Alright, what's up you guys? This is HJ here and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I've got with me the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE. Wow, that was not supposed to rhyme, but here we are, the tablet itself, and I got this thing back in August, and in this review, it's going to be my 6 months later review. So let's go ahead and go over the features of this tablet, what you can expect should you buy this tablet, and if this tablet is a really good tablet for you on a budget. Alright, so starting off with the overall build quality and impressions. Gosh, if I can speak today. Really good, really solid. I've had no issues with this in the past 6 months so far. On the left hand side, you get one speaker, microphone, SD card slot. If you have the cellular version of this tablet, there is a 5G SIM card, if I'm not mistaken, that goes on there as well. On the right hand side, you have your USB-C port. Now this is USB 2, so it's not going to do video out like the flagship tablets. So just keep that in mind. You have another speaker grill on the right hand side for a total of 2 stereo speakers. On the top, you have your power button, which doubles as a fingerprint scanner, volume up and down, 2 more microphones, and then on the front, you have a webcam. Now, I believe it's 1080p. The rear camera on the back, which is an 8 megapixel. And then this right here, the S Pen, also comes bundled into the box. And then lastly, on the bottom, you have your pogo pins for the official Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE keyboard cover case, and it also works with the S9 keyboard cover case as well. Or you guys can use this with any of the other Samsung S9 compatible accessories, as long as they are marketed for both S9 FE and S9. Powering on the device here. Now, this thing is not running Android 15. The S9 FE is not scheduled to get Android at 15 until June as of right now, and that has been confirmed by Samsung. You guys can look up the exact release dates and other information for more details on that. So opening up this tablet for well, not really the first time here, but opening up this tablet, it's a really decent screen. Now, the screen is not going to be nearly as crisp as the S9 or the S10 flagship series. Not going to be as crisp as those screens, but it is going to be good enough. And the benefit to this is it has an Exynos 1380. Now, don't run screaming for the mountains just yet, because the 1380, while it's not going to run, say, Fortnite at max settings, it's going to be able to do what most people enjoy doing on a budget tablet. For example, watching YouTube, checking on emails, doing the occasional podcast here and there. I'm raising my hand in the background over here silently like a kid in the classroom, and also the people out there who just want to do some light gaming, like play Call of Duty Mobile, for example, or those who want to do some light video or photo editing that doesn't require a lot of 4K content, such as short form or shorts. This is going to be just for you. And the tablet, the main benefit, again, is that S Pen, which is on the back over here. Now, the S Pen is not a Bluetooth S Pen, so you can't do Bluetooth gestures. Like, I can't just press this button and then swipe left to move across the screen. Not gonna work like that. Not going to be able to wave a magic wand like I'm from Harry Potter, but it is going to be able to write and jot down notes, and it's 90 hertz display, so it's very, very responsive, not nearly as fast as a 120 hertz screen, or it doesn't have an AMOLED, it has an LCD, but for what it is, it's really good, and the latency on the S Pen, next to nothing. Now, it is worth saying that this screen, compared to the budget iPad from not just the new 11th gen iPad, but the 10th gen iPad and any other base level iPad except for the Air, Mini, and Pro series. Compared to those, this thing has a laminated display. I'm so happy I can say that on a budget tablet. Android, listen to me, please, if you guys are watching this. Keep making your screens laminated. You're doing a great job because Apple on their budget tablets does not include a laminated display on the budget 11th gen and the base level iPad even in 2025. So for Samsung, Lenovo, for Xiaomi, you guys are doing the right thing by including laminated displays on your budget tablets. Thank you, because us note takers and us artists, we love to have laminated displays. We don't like to have to see a gap between the pencil and the crystals behind the glass in the screen. That's not how you're supposed to be able to draw. So thank you, Samsung, for doing the bare minimum that we needed Android to do. Thank you for giving us laminated displays. I'm so happy I can say that about this tablet. Laminated displays are golden. I love lamination. Look at this. No gap in that display. Nothing. That is how a budget tablet is supposed to be done, people. It's how a budget tablet should be done. Thank you for doing that. Now, moving on here to some performance, let's actually check out COD Mobile. I know I play ranked, but for today's sake, I'm not going to play ranked. I'm going to play an unranked match so you guys can see the gaming performance of this tablet for yourself firsthand. I know I didn't do a really good gaming test. Actually, I don't think I did one at all in my first S9 FE review. For my tablet and mobile videos, that's going to change. From now on, you will be seeing at least one game being played in most of my new tablet reviews or phone reviews. So hopefully that should give you guys a sense as to how this 1380 is going to perform. This is the exact same processor found in the A54 5G, I believe. A54? Yeah. A53 and A54. So if you really want to know what I think about this processor, I think it's good. I'm not going to say it's amazing. It's not going to beat a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Not going to beat a MediaTek Dimensity 9300. Wow, that's a tongue twister. It's not going to beat a Snapdragon 8 Elite like you'd find on the ROG Phone 9 Edition Pro. But it is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm okay with it. Now, I'm going to play multiplayer. I'm going to play a regular match, not ranked. And we're going to play frontline, and we're going to see. I'm not accepting his rank request, not right now. Not trying to mess up my elite rank. We're going to play this on the tablet, and we're going to see how well this thing actually performs on this S9 FE. So starting off, as you guys can see, it is a little bit jittery there when you first start off on the loading screen. That's perfectly normal. I haven't quite figured out if that's a software issue or if that's a device issue. Pretty sure that's a software optimization issue because COD Mobile has to run on so many devices. So for those who are unaware how these Android devices work, essentially the way the apps have to be made to be compatible for Android at certain updates with multiple devices at a time. This means if it says Android 6.0 plus, it's going to have to be fine-tuned to work with even, and yes, I said even, other devices that are both new and old. Oh, I'm about to get a triple kill here. Hold up. Oh, dang! Okay! But yeah, what I was saying is, like everything else, they have to all work hand in hand together. So just keep that in mind, that the performance on different applications is going to, mileage is going to definitely vary quite a bit. These guys suck. But yeah, let's see. I'm doing pretty good. Frame rate is pretty good. I'm not having any issues right now, hardly any stutters. I'm about to get shot. My teammate defended me. Thank you. You reload. And I'm sorry if I'm playing this awkwardly. I'm looking at it through my camera lens, not through my actual display. I'm looking around everything, so. I got a guy on the roof. Oh, oop, oop, oop. I'm missing shots. What in the world? Oh, headshot. Oh, double headshot. Okay. This thing for 90 hertz on a Tab S9 FE is actually really, really good. Really solid. Enjoying this. Dang. Oh, guy standing over here. Hold on. Oh, one in front of me. Oh. Oh, got shot from. Dang. I finally ended my kill streak. Thanks a lot. But yeah, let's. I'm actually having so much fun with this. You know what? I'm gonna launch a hunter killer drone. Let's see. To test latency, let's do a hunter killer drone. All right. Count the seconds between the press and the launch. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, okay, cool. I'll launch a rocket at the other team. They're gonna spawn back here. Raining death. There we go. Cool. So yeah, all in all, a really good experience so far. Kill some of these people right here. Get some kills. Some good kills right there. Yep. It's not bad. Not bad. Do I have anybody else coming up on me? I don't. This okay. Let me finish this round and then we're gonna wrap this video. I have a guy on the roof. I can't hit for some reason. Gosh dang it, I have to reload. Thank you. Avenger. Kill him. That's okay. Got 12 more kills left. This thing is like, wow. I am loving this thing so far. I haven't actually sat down and played this game in like ages on this tablet. Not playing in ages is wild. Ooh. Okay. Thanks a bunch. They're coming in droves. Oh man, I gotta get my purifier out. Hold up. Where'd he go? Oh. Oh yeah. Yep, there you go. Got it. See that? See now, winning on an S9 FE and getting MVP? Congrats. That right there, that's something special that this tablet is capable of. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and let's wrap this video up with my final thoughts. Alright, so what do I think about this tablet in conclusion? Well, for the price, you're getting a good screen, a great battery life. I actually, after that gaming test, I started at around 54, 55, and I ended with 53. And I can leave this tablet on overnight or just play a YouTube video nonstop on repeat from 100%, and I will have around 68 to 72% remaining the next day. So the standby time and the battery life on this is really, really, really good. Matter of fact, let me show you my screen on time just so you guys can get a better sense as to how this thing acts. That's not the right place. But on the battery, it says I have 2 days and 5 hours left. And for the battery charging, actually last charged to 100%, stopped charging 2 days and 9 hours ago. And that's like just idle standby time and just like small YouTube videos here and there. So if you are really, really light and you are away from the wall for a long time, I think it's safe to say if you are very, very conservative. You can get at least a day to a day and a half of extremely light use on this thing. And if you're really, really careful, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you could get 2 days of off and on use. It's not going to be nonstop gaming. It's not going to be nonstop YouTube videos, but just off and on use, like watching a 10-minute YouTube video here, putting it into sleep mode, leaving it off the charger for about an hour or so, coming back to it a couple minutes later, watching some more videos or just browsing the web or whatnot, and then, off and on kind of stuff. Yeah, you could probably get up to 2 days on this thing before having to fully recharge the entire tablet again. I would not be a bit surprised. So for that, good display, good processor, good battery life, and actually really good value and accessories, because the accessories for this are really good. Now, while you don't get a charging brick in the box, you do get the charging cable, the SIM ejector tool for the SD card, and you also get the S Pen in the box with the manuals and stuff. Now, if you want the charging brick, it's like, to get an inexpensive one that can do 45 watt fast charging or just 20 watts in general, it's like $10 to $20. Really inexpensive to get one. Like, I picked one up that I had lying around at home that was like very inexpensive. Now, as far as getting the keyboard cases, those are expensive. Now, I personally have 2 third-party cases. I have a Logitech Universal case that has a slim keyboard, so no trackpad. That one I got from the secondhand store, from the thrift store. That wasn't expensive. I have a case that I bought off of Amazon that has no keyboard, but it comes with 2 straps, so a handle strap and a carry-on strap. Comes with the plastic cover that does not have the screen protector on it, and the one that does have the screen protector on it, plus the protective shell and a kickstand, and that one was like $50 when I bought it. So getting the third-party accessories are inexpensive. Now, the Samsung keyboard cases and the rugged case, the outdoor case, the Bluetooth S Pen, when you start adding that stuff in, it is going to be about $200, $250 for all of those. Now, granted, most of us are not going to need the keyboard cover case per se, because a lot of us are either going to use third party, or we're just not going to rock a Bluetooth keyboard and use the on-screen keyboard instead. So for those people, I say, if you don't have to buy the Samsung third-party accessory, or first-party accessory, sorry, don't buy those, because they're way too expensive. Just buy third-party like I do, or like some other people do. Save yourself some money. And this tablet's actually really good for kids as well. It's like 10.9 inches in diagonal size, so it's not super, super big. I'd say a 7 to maybe all the way up to like really like an older adult can probably use this thing no problem, because it's not that big and it's not that pixel dense, because I know some people who wear glasses or whatnot, depending on like light and conditions, might have trouble with certain things on the screen. So that's a good compromise and a good balance right there. At least you can fit a larger population of group of people who can actually use this tablet of a wide age group. So yeah, if you want to get this for a kid, or if you want to get this for your grandparents or whatnot, it's a pretty good option. You don't need the FE Plus or the Plus or Ultra for anybody who's not a super hardcore professional, because those are going to be way too big, and most of them are going to be way too expensive. This is like the very good sweet spot. And if you want to save even more money, check out the A9 Plus, which I reviewed as well. Anyways, those are my final thoughts on this tablet. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm HJ, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And hopefully you guys will tune in for my podcast. Coming soon. Might be a delay this coming up week because of school, but once I get free from that, I'm going to be back on the studio, and I'll catch you guys next time.